Hola my friends, how are you? I hope you're doing great. So for today's video, I went to Walmart and got a couple of items that I want to try out. So if that interests you, then keep on watching. I hope you're doing great. Today I have joining me Beetlejuice because it's Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice. Who's excited for the new movie? Yeah, I can't wait for fall. I'm dying to see part 2. Again, I have my lemonade, whatever you want to call it. But I added also cucumber. So it's delicious and refreshing because today, I mean, it's been hot the whole week, really. We've had 3 consecutive days of heat warnings above 110. And today is very, very, very hot early because it's early in the morning and it's very humid. I hate it. I hate it, so I decided to come here because it's in this room where I work actually doing nails and I film here the makeup videos. I have a small square AC, the ones that you put in the window. But the thing is now, since it's getting really hot here, it takes a long time to actually cool the room. Even though this room is very tiny, it takes a while to cool. So every time I film here or whatever, I have to like turn it on at least 30 minutes before so it can start cooling. Anyway, I got off topic. So I went to Walmart the other day and I found a couple of things that I was curious to find, and they're not new, but I could never find my shade. So I finally found my shade, I think. I'm not too sure about the foundation, but let me show you. It's the bag. I just got like, I think it's 4 items. I always wanted to try this Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator because I've heard good things about it. And when I was there, the light one and this one is medium tan, and I've never been medium tan in anything like ever. Even when I'm tanned, I'm not that deep. But when I hold it up, the both of them together, they were very similar. But now that I see it in this lighting, it's like a little bit deeper. So I don't know if this is gonna be too deep, because over there in the store they look identical. They both look light. So I got that. Let me prep my face first. So I'm gonna use the LYS primer. I really like that one. It's very good and nobody talks about it. I don't think I've heard anybody talking about it. It has great grip and it gives a nice healthy glow to the skin. So the mirror I'm gonna use today is this one by Wicked Sister Cosmetics, and this is the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch mirror. And I love this mirror because even though it's small, it's magnifying, so you can really see everything. That's why I love this one. And I'm gonna place it right over here always so I don't keep losing it. Okay, so this says this lightweight perfector delivers hydrating benefits in a buildable sheer to medium tint for a flawless, softly luminous complexion. It includes hyaluronic acid and plant delivered squalane, which squalane is very healthy for your skin. Let's see what shade I got. I just hope this is a good shade match, because I'm telling you, in the store the light one and this one seem so identical. I'm gonna try this much first. It's a squeezy tube, so yeah, it's a bit darker. Let me move my hair out of the way, but not that much. It blends great. You gotta let me know if you've tried this one. How do you feel about it? Do you like it? And yes, it is a light coverage, or closer to a medium. It's like a light to medium. And it feels very hydrating. It's a bit darker than me, but not too much. Ignore my under bag. I have bags under my eyes. Hello, I'm over 40. But this one is way worse and more puffier than this one, so it's always uneven. Ignore that. But look at the coverage. and it feels very good on the skin. It feels like well, that's what it claims to be, a tinted moisturizer, and that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like I just put a moisturizer on my face. It feels very good. I'm not gonna do a wear test, but if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna add my favorite concealer, which is the Revolution IRL Finish Filter Finish. This is in shade C4. This one's a little bit lighter, so it's gonna help brighten at least the center of my face. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand, the highlight one, and this is in the lightest shade. I think I'm running low on this already. Ooh, that's a lot. So what have you been up to? What's new? Who got the Crow palette? I didn't. I had to skip on it because it's too expensive. Even though it looked gorgeous, but no, I'm not getting it. Who got it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Tell me all about it. And with the e.l.f. Putty Blush. This is in shade, I keep forgetting. I use this all the time and I keep forgetting the name of the blush, which is Blush Paint. I don't know what that means, but yeah. To set everything, I'm going to be using my favorite powder of all time, which I found at TJ Maxx. That video is already up. And since Beauty Bakery has closed down, which I'm sad about because I love their powder products. This is the Flower, the setting powder, and I love this. This is so great. And now they have it at TJ Maxx, whatever's left of it. And once it's gone, it's gone. So if you can get your hands on it, trust me, it's a great powder. It's a very fine powder that it's not heavy and it's not thick. And it kind of blurs everything as well. That's why I love it so much. Okay, everything has gone on perfectly fine over the tinted moisturizer. Nothing separated, nothing picked up. Everything's perfect and it's looking really good. I like the way this feels and looks. Okay, for the eyes, I grabbed this one by Hard Candy. This is the Moods palette and they come in different shades. It brings 4 colors. And I already own one that I think I own the blue one. And I loved it. The quality was great. So now I wanted this neutral one. It's more like a warm neutral, which I think is perfect for summer. And I want to try this one to see if it's the same quality as the other one that I have, because that other one I love and it's great. And these are like 4 something only. So here are the 4 shades. I don't think you can see well with this lighting. It's actually much lighter than I thought. Let's see how this works. So I'm gonna go in first with this shade. So like I said before, I love that purple. Was it purple or was it blue? I can't remember if I had I have to look for that palette because I know I have it. And I can't remember if it was purple or blue. But I love that one. This one seems to be more on the lighter side than what you see. But I'm gonna see if I could build it up more. And you know, you can't really ask for that much when it's like 4 something. But it is blending great. It blends easily, so that's a good sign. Now I'm gonna deepen the outer corner with the darkest shade. There's a lot of kick up in the pan, so be careful with fallout. Actually, I'm never really that into like orangey shades, but since we're heading more into the summer, I'm kind of feeling the vibe. And since I really didn't own colors like this, that's why I reached out for it. It's a nice color actually. I like this color because it's more like a burnt orange. It's like a brown orange. It's not too warm, although on camera it may look like it is, but it's not. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna add some glitter primer by NYX because I'm gonna put that shimmer next, and I just wanted to stay put and to help it shine the best way possible. So I'm gonna use the dark one, which is this one. It didn't really swatch that intense. It has like a little sheen. It's more like a velvet finish. It's not really metallic. I just feel like it's so close to the other shade that there's no contrast, you know what I mean? I wish it was another tone, or I wish that this shade over here would be a little bit deeper so there could be some contrast between both colors. That's my only complaint, I guess. It's a pretty color, it's just not, you know, it's on the subtle side. That's the only thing. I'm gonna try to build that up in the outer corner to see if I could get it to a deeper shade. Okay, so I added more to that outer corner, but that's as deep as it's gonna get, so it's not gonna get any deeper. I'm gonna add that same shade at the lower lash line, kind of connected over here. And I know I'm gonna add some black liner because I feel like it needs it, at least for my taste. I'm gonna add black eyeliner in the waterline. I'm gonna add some mascara, and I'll be back to try the lip products. Actually, before I go ahead and do that, let me try this last shade in the brow bone. It has a slight sheen to it, so I want to see how it looks. I'm also going to pop that in the inner corner. It's very close to my skin tone, so you can barely see it. And the sheen is very minimal. It's almost a matte shade with a very tiny hint of shimmer. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so for the lips, I have again the NYX. Oh, they're both NYX, I didn't realize that. The NYX Line Loud in shade Fierce Flirt. Dying to try this out. And then the NYX Fat Oil, which I love. I own one of the darker shades, and it's very pigmented and very hydrating on your lips. They feel fantastic on your lips, especially if you have dry lips like I do. Oh, they feel so good. And this one is in the shade Miss Call. I believe this is one of the new shades, I think. So it's this color. And then this one, I already own another one of these, and these are my favorite lip liners from the drugstore. It's the best one out there in my opinion. It's like a dusty mauve shade. Oh, I love that. It's like a cool tone shade. Oh my gosh, I love this color. It's actually lighter than I thought it was gonna be, but I don't mind it. I love this color. Now this one's gonna be like too pinky probably, but let's try it. Oh, it's not. I thought it was gonna be more pink, but it's not. Ooh, I love that. On camera it looks more pink, but in person it's not that intense. And they smell great. So that's the color. So this is the final look. What do you think? I really like that tinted moisturizer. I'm loving it so much. It looks so great on the skin. It looks like your skin, but better. You know what I mean? It feels like you're not wearing anything. That's the best part, I think. I really like this. Now, I don't know how it's gonna last on my skin, but I'll know later if I like it or not. And if I don't get too oily. But so far, I'm loving it. The eyeshadow palette, I like it, and it got the job done. And for the price, I mean, come on, it's under $5, so you can't really complain. And I'm glad that I bought it because I don't have shades like this. So, and this is great for fall as well. The only thing is that I wish that outer corner shade would be a bit darker. That's the only complaint. But if you like subtle shimmers, this is definitely the palette for you because it's very, very subtle. So if you like tones like that, I highly recommend it. The lip liner, I love. The lip oil, I love. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out and give the video a thumbs up because that does help me out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Listen, this is take 34. All right, I think this is it. This is it. This is gonna be it. I can never grab my hands on it because I can never. Let's see what shade I got. Where is? Okay, I saw it. Speaking of where I was gonna put the mirror, I put it in the wrong spot already. What do I have there? Get out! Get out! Get out! There's a lot of